Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing well. I just wanted to talk about something that has roamed through my mind over several months, and I really think that I might be very short-sighted in believing that this move can be made. I'd like to think that there are enough people out there that understand Agenda 21, understand the derivatives bubble, and everything that has happened in the past regarding the housing bubble, the credit bubble, to know that the system is rigged, and that as far as financial reports in the mainstream news, that a lot of it's just lies and conjecture and a propping up of the system to make things look like they're okay. But I think that before it's too late, I think we need to find enough individuals that care about the planet, care about humanity, see that it's a cabal of bankers that basically initiate wars, cause financial collapses, and essentially manipulate the masses to act and think stupidly. That these people need to finally just be brought to task. They need to be identified, and there needs to be a peaceful removal of them. I don't know how. I really don't have a full picture as to how that can come about. But I do not see how it's really anybody's responsibility other than ours to finally identify them and remove them. They need to be arrested, put on trial, and depending on who they are, because of their dangerous nature, the fact that they are pure psychopaths, maybe they have to go one step further than prison. And I'm not normally for capital punishment, but I do know that crime syndicates within prisons still operate. So, I mean, some people are better off dead. So anyway, I don't know what it would look like. I really don't. I would like for those of you out there that have had basically the same type of thought patterns to share with me what your impressions are. If you think I am perfectly crazy, if that you think there's some validity to what I'm saying, because they're only people. I mean, this is what riles me. They're only people. I don't care about their wealth. I don't care about the weapons they're amassing against us. There's still strength in numbers, and the weapons are going to be used anyway. They're trying to confiscate what eventually they just might from what Americans have, with in their possession. But it just seems to me we're going to have to, because they're obviously insane. We have to remove these people. I mean, the world does not have to be this police state, this Skynet of surveillance and monitoring of movement. It just doesn't have to be this way. We're going into a real nightmare, and it's ludicrous to think that we have to put up with it. And the ones that aren't consumed with fear, and I know that there's a percentage of us out there, have to be the ones to act peacefully and concisely. I mean, there has to be a day and a moment and a big group in different parts of the country that are committed to the removal of these nuts. These really, really bad nuts. And think in terms of the wondrous things that could occur. Do we want to live on a planet that we can walk freely on, fly through the air from destination to destination without having to have any groping, any surveillance, any scanning? Or do we want the TSA to expand further than they have already? Personally, I believe that the shootings that have occurred in the recent past at the Sikh temple and in Colorado in the movie theater were both false flag events. I believe it was a CIA operation, more than likely, or Mossad. I don't know. I don't have the proof. I have the interviews that I've heard that there was more than one shooter in the theater, and that the very first reports in the temple was that there were 4 shooters, males, white, dressed in dark or black garb, opening fire, before the story morphed into the lone gunman. I mean, they've been going after our Second Amendment for a while. The treaties that have been put forth in the UN, and I don't know if it's signed by now. So many details to keep up with, but the fact that they clearly have been coming after semi-automatic weapons and guns in general in the United States. This is where they're really the last stronghold of people that are frontiersmen, or just people that are either part of a militia. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, every single United States citizen, every single American is part of the militia. I mean, very few people realize this, but we are set up to protect what was the Republic, to protect what was the Constitution, and to protect our freedom against a tyrannical government. Well, if what we have is not worth protecting from right now, then we really deserve what's coming. That is so terrifying and sad, because none of this is necessary. None of this has anything to do with sanity or health or love or humanity. It has nothing to do. It's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. And it's Orwellian at the basis of it. When we're talking about Obama getting a peace prize as he's set it off, was it 20 or 30,000 troops to Afghanistan? I don't remember. I mean, Orwell, I'm sure, is just rolling in his grave. So I mean, so what are we going to do about it as people? Because these are just people. They're just really sick people that are in the UN or within the Council on Foreign Relations, or in any form of government that is, exploiting people in Europe or in the United States currently. I mean, most of the rest of the planet has been already raped and pillaged. I mean, I've read John Perkins' Confessions of an Economic Hitman. And I understand that we're the last major prize before the world government is complete. We don't want to go there because it's nothing but slavery with these maniacs on top. I don't want to see the people that I love die. I don't want to die. If these people will not stop what they're doing, I believe they deserve to die. They seem to love death so much. Just do me a favor and send me your thoughts. Tell me that you think I'm crazy. You know, go for it. If you think that something that I have to say has some validity, or do you see a path that can be taken that would work, I mean, give me your thoughts. And by all means, I mean, if the conversation can start here. And I know this is not unique, but if there's a way that we can come together, because it's the bankers against us. It's that simple. It's the bankers against the rest of humanity. And you can call them Zionists, you can call them the Illuminati, you can call them anything you wish. But we basically know and can name one by one who these people are. And the planet's only so big. And maybe this could be an international manhunt. I mean, what do you want for the future? I mean, what do you want? Because the world is still beautiful, even as ransacked as it already is. So, thanks, and let me know what you think.